We will cover all the theoretical foundations necessary to understand the practical applications that we will see in the upcoming videos. But first, this treatise, Huang Tinaging, consists of questions that the mythical emperor, the Yellow Emperor, asks his physician, and the answers will make up this treatise. Since these answers are based on different schools, according to the chapters, these are notions that are different and sometimes not compatible at all. This treatise has also... This means that the energy of the meridian flows just beneath the surface of the skin. And this is what allows us to treat the acupuncture points that are precisely located on the meridians, with a simple stylus that doesn't penetrate the skin. We are not at all required to use needles. It's not necessary since the energy flow runs just beneath the surface of the skin. And the acupuncture points located there are just beneath the surface of the skin. And we can stimulate them directly with a stylus. This avoids the need for needles and is much more effective in practice. What is much more important is to fully understand the concepts of yin and yang, which are our references for analogical reasoning. The idea is that the entire universe is duality. Everything in the universe is made up of one thing and its opposite. So everything can be classified as yin or yang, as we will see right away. To understand what we call yin or yang, or more precisely what yin or yang means, as we have already done, we will break down the ideograms. In this diagram, you can see the yin ideogram at the top left and the yang ideogram at the top right. And if you look closely, you can already notice that the left part of both ideograms is identical. This left part represents a hill. We need to specify in relation to what. For example, if we want to qualify the blood flowing in an artery as yin or yang, if we take the hollow full reference, the hollow artery is yang compared to the blood that is full. On the other hand, if we take the mobile immobile reference, this is what will allow us to qualify a pain as being of yin nature or of yang nature. That is to say, a yin-type pain will be worsened by anything that is yin in the environment. A yang-type pain will be worsened by anything that is yang in the environment, but relieved by anything that is yin in the environment. The day brings even more yang to a pain caused by an excess of yang. Night brings yin, which helps relieve some of the excess yang. The next barrier is at the level of the hip. The knee will be the next barrier between the sky and human being, and the next barrier will be at the level of the ankle between the human being and the earth. If I'm talking about barriers, it's precisely because the most common pathologies that we will discuss in detail in the following videos. These are what we call barriers or dams, and they are located at the junctions of the tripartitions. We can only have a barrier pathology at the junctions of the tripartitions. So we can only find a barrier pathology at the level of the wrist, of the elbow, the shoulder, the diaphragm. We can start to list the different disturbances can occur, the cause of musculoskeletal pain essentially. We mentioned earlier that all pain is due to a disturbance in the circulation of energy. Now, there are different variations in these disturbances, and that's the whole point of the energetic diagnosis that we are going to do. There are 7 types of disturbances that can be isolated or combined to create the pathology of a particular person. We will come back to these different pathologies shortly. These are the barriers, the voids, the stagnations of yin, the excesses of yang, the blood stasis, the pi. So you also ask him to let you know when he no longer feels that cold heat, etc. 2 possibilities. Patient feels nothing. Stimulate for 25 to 30 seconds. Or they feel something. Continue until they stop, without exceeding 2 minutes either. If it lasts around 2 minutes, go straight to the 5th step of the stimulation. So that was the first step. In the second step, we move directly on. You'll hold the stylus with one hand. And now I can remove the stylus. That's it for this video. We'll see the practical applications of all this in the next ones. See you soon.